guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's video is going to be unboxing of the latest Space NK Beauty Goodie Bag gift with purchase. This is for September 2023. I had to spend £175 to get the gift. So I've got like a haul, just over £175 worth of products I bought that I'm going to share with you before we get into the unboxing. So as you guys probably know, I did post about this on the YouTube community page and on Instagram. Make sure you're following both if you want those kind of notifications. And I know from a lot of the comments that I got that we weren't that excited about this gift, and to be honest I wasn't either. I usually rush out and buy these the second they go on sale. I'm really excited for them. I tend to have a list ready to go of products I want to try and then I buy them to get the gift. But this time I was almost like, should I, shouldn't I? Because in all honesty, compared to previous gift with purchases, the vast majority of items in here are samples. There aren't really any big kind of hero items like we've seen before, so it was a little bit disappointing, I've got to be honest. I believe this is worth about £330. As I said, you had to spend £175 or €200 or $230 and you'd get this included free. I know that's a funny one. Is it free? Well, obviously I had to spend a certain amount to get it, but I didn't pay anything for it once I'd spent that much, so, you know, you decide. But I wanted to talk about some of the products I bought to get the gift. So there was a few new Charlotte Tilbury products that I wanted to try. You guys know I love Charlotte Tilbury. And the first one is the new Charlotte's Magic Water Cream. There we go. Super hydrating, lightweight gel cream moisturiser, fragrance free, and it's for normal to oily combination skin types. So I just got the smaller one, which is the 15ml, which was £26, because as you'll know if you watch me unbox my Disney 100 kind of Charlotte Tilbury collection, I have got a full size of the normal Magic Cream. I also use Magic Cream Light, so I'm looking at maybe doing a video of comparing the three if that's of interest to people. This is what the product looks like. I'll insert a quick video here from this morning of me putting it on my skin before I put my makeup and stuff on, if you kind of want to see how it applies. So that was the first product I bought. I also got the new, I think it's newish, the Matte Beauty Blush Wand, also from Charlotte Tilbury. I've popped it on my cheeks this morning. So this one is more of, well, as it says, matte. There is definitely still a little bit of a sheen there, but that could be my skincare or my foundation or something. But this one is Pillow Talk Pink Pop. It's one of those where it's got a little fluffy applicator, and that's what it looks like on the skin. So again, I could do a comparison video to compare it with the non-matte versions. I did feature the Disney versions in a recent video. I'll put the card here if you want to see that Disney video. It's actually more than just a Disney collection. I basically do like a full face of Charlotte Tilbury makeup as well and things I've been loving and stuff. So that's of interest, check that out. I think this was £28, the Matte Beauty Blush Wand, but I really like the non-matte versions, which have got like a little bit of shimmer in. They seem to last all day. They apply really well. I just put like a few dots on my cheeks and like either sort of blend it out with like my fingers or quite a dense brush. I also ordered the Magic Body Cream, which again I've gone for a smaller version just to see how I like it before I get the full size. I love that they do so many minis because it just gives me a chance to use it without having to shell out, you know, for a big one. So this was £20 for the smaller version, which is 50ml. I think it's about £50 for the full size, which is I think 200ml. So we'll try a little bit. I've not actually had a chance to use this yet, so I don't actually know how it performs, but I'll just pop a little bit here on my hand so we can have a look. And as usual, if there are any products I talk about here, either samples that we're going to look at from the goodie bag or items I bought, do let me know your personal thoughts, because I know we don't all have the exact same experiences of the products. So It seems to sort of sink in quite well. Doesn't have any kind of discernible scent that I can pick up. Feels kind of hydrating. Feels quite nice on the skin actually, but I'll obviously have to use it for a while to see if I like it. And by the way, if you are new to Charlotte Tilbury or if you haven't shopped on their website, I do have a 15% off code. So if you do want to go ahead and use that, I'll put a link and code under the video. So carrying on, I also picked up, sorry, I'm like looking under here, what did I just pick up? Okay, so I got a brush from Rare Beauty. It's a soft pinch brush, and this is particularly designed to go with their liquid blushes, which I do really like, but I also thought it'd work well with this Charlotte Tilbury ones I've been using as well. So it's got like a cover on. I'll just get this off. Wasn't expecting that. It's all kind of like sellotaped up together. No wonder I couldn't get the cover off. You know, when you're like doing something, it's like, why is it not doing it? So this gets really good reviews. It looks like it's got the right kind of shape to just blend out on the cheeks. I've had a couple of Rare Beauty brushes before, and they do seem to wear well as well. I like to buy a good quality brush so it lasts a lifetime. I just need to stop buying them because I keep buying brushes. So how much did this one? This was, I think, £23 for this brush. I've got the invoice in front of me, but it's confusing because they've got a unit price, net value, VAT value, and my eyes were going all over. I'm obviously looking at the unit price. Oh, I got some samples as well. These are the samples I picked at checkout. I love the fact that Space NK always include samples regardless of how much you spend, whereas like Cult Beauty you have to spend I think £50 to get samples, and you don't get them if it's a goodie bag, and so I like the fact that Space NK let you choose samples. So I went for the Dermalogica Liquid Peel Foliant because it looks interesting, and also the Conserving Beauty Conserve You Face Oil. So a sample of each of those. So yeah, little addition. I also bought the Limitless Delivery Pass, which is £10 for a year, and then I get a year's free shipping, I think next day, with Space NK. So anyway, back to the unboxing. I also got a little brush from Space NK. This is the Brush 305. It says for eyeshadow, eyeliner and concealer. This was £12. I actually think that the Space NK brushes are fantastic quality for the price. They're definitely up there and comparable with far more expensive ones. I've not tried them all, but the ones I've tried have been really good. So this is what this brush looks like. Thought it might be quite nice just to kind of do a little bit of concealer. I have a lot of concealer brushes, different styles of brushes, and I use different ones depending on what type of concealer I'm using, as in, is it liquid, is it in a pot, that kind of stuff, or a stick or whatever. See, I hate these covers. There's never going to go back on there. It's like splaying the brushes when I try and do it. Why do they do that? Anyway, I guess it's maybe to protect it in transit. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice new brush to play around with. Then I have got a new lip oil from Rare Beauty again, which is what I've got on my lips right now. I've got another one of these in, I think, Happy. And I actually think that colour might be slightly better for me. So this one, I feel like it's not that different from the actual natural colour of my lips. So it looks more noticeable when I put it on my hand like this, which I'm going to show you the swatch there. So that was the blush wand from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Rare Beauty lip oil in Hope. It looks quite noticeable on the back of my hand. When I actually have it on my lips, I don't feel that it looks that different from my natural lip colour. And I was looking for a slight difference. I don't know, maybe it just wasn't quite what I expected. I don't dislike it, but I don't like it as much as I kind of wanted to like it, if that makes sense. I then picked up an eyeliner from Laura Mercier. This is one of their Caviar eyeliner pencils, and I got it in Espresso Brown. So this is actually for tight lining. It doesn't say on the packaging that it's tight lining, but I'm sure on the website when I ordered it, it said it was a tight liner pencil. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It's got like a metallic kind of lid, and it's almost like a soft kohl pencil, but I wanted this to put, like I said, on my waterline. And first impressions, because I've literally just used it this morning while I was getting ready to film this video, I've got it just on the inside of my eyelid there, and it does seem to be doing exactly what I wanted it to do. So first impressions are very good. I used to love the tight liner powder that Laura Mercier, I don't know if they still do it, but years ago this is what I used to use with a brush and like put it on the inner corners, and it used to be, no, inner corners, on the waterline, and it used to last quite a while. So pencil form of that massively appealed to me. This one cost me £22. I've got high hopes for it. It's 1.2 gram or 0.04 ounce, which doesn't sound very big, but they seem to last quite a long time, I find, eyeliner pencils and stuff. We appear to have looked at everything I bought, so on to the unboxing of the goodie bag. So, as usual, I have worked out how much each individual item is worth, so we can look at it together. This is what it looks like when you open up the box. Then all of the products are obviously inside. I've done a check and I've got all of the products. One is ever so slightly different than advertised, but we'll go to it when we get to it. We'll talk about it when we get there. There's also a little leaflet like this, which tells you a little bit about each product. One thing I don't like about these, and I've mentioned it before, is as you're going through the products and it tells you what they are and what they do, it then tells you how much the full size is, which doesn't really tell you what it's worth. It kind of gives like almost like a false reading type thing, because for example, we've got an eye cream here. It says 15ml, £60, absolutely correct. However, we've only got 3ml, so I feel like it's almost slightly misleading. Maybe not, maybe everyone looks at it and thinks, well actually, no, you need to work out the actual price of that, and actually it's not worth quite as much as that. Actually, it's only worth £12, for example. But anyway, I know I'm a bit one on my own with these things, and maybe some people don't care. Just an observation. So, into the goodie bag. The first item is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's Charlotte's Magic Cream, the original one. It would have been awesome if they'd included the new one, but sadly it is the original, which is still really nice. I've spoken about Charlotte's Magic Cream before. The Magic Cream original I find a little bit heavy for my skin, so I just use it at night. This is how it looks. It smells nice. The version they've included here is 7ml, which a full size would be 30ml and £52, so this is worth £12.13. So it's not like a low value, but it is only tiny, and you will see that, like I said, replicated as we go through the gift. Next, we've got a teeny tiny moisturiser from Drunk Elephant. This one is the La La Retro Whipped Cream in 5ml. So it looks like in the pot. I've got a full size here actually that I've been using that I'll show you. So this is the La La Retro Whipped Cream. This seems to be out of stock at the moment. I know they've just brought the refills to the UK, but the actual moisturiser seems to be out of stock, which is strange. So even though I've got oily combo skin, and this is quite like a moisturising one, it's really good for dry skin. It really works well for all skin. So for me, I just find it really comforting, really nice, particularly like using it as the weather gets a little bit colder and things like that. So we're just looking to see if there's any information in here. It says, bring dull dry skin back to life with this rich velvety cream formulated with a blend of 6 luxurious African oils. The next product is a lip product from NARS. This is the Power Matte Lip Pigment in American Woman, 2ml, 0.06 fluid ounce. So this is a sample size again, as like I said, most. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll make it easy on myself. I'll just tell you if it's not a sample. So this is what it looks like. It is just like a slightly smaller version of the full size one that they do. This is a lovely kind of pinky shade. I already have this somewhere, I don't know where I've put it. So I'm not going to open this one, but I do have it somewhere, because I've got it before in these previous lists. So I know this has turned up in the gifts before on multiple occasions. So again, it's one of those colours that they seem to kind of repeat a lot in like gifts and goodie bags. But this is worth £8.66 price per mil. A full size would be £26. Next up, a product from Olaplex. This is the No. 9 Bond Protector Nourishing Hair Serum. I find I've had a few comments on this actually before when I've used it on my hair. I find it gives my hair an extra layer of kind of shine, and it's like a noticeable shine, but it doesn't like weight down or anything like that, and that is all credited to this product. So we get a 20ml of this on 0.68 fluid ounce. So I apply this on my hair when it's wet after I've washed and dried. After I've washed, like shampooed my hair, conditioned my hair, towel dry, then I put this on, then I dry my hair, and it gives a really nice finish, and I think it does a bit of protecting as well. So full size would be 90ml, which would be £28. This price per ml is worth £6.22. I mentioned before about little eye cream. It is this one by Sunday Riley. It's the Auto Correct Brightening and Depuffing Eye Contour Cream, and it's a 3ml size that we get, which is worth £12. As I said, full size would be £60 for 15ml. I have actually got my full size here just to kind of compare it for you and show you what the product looks like, if I can find any space on my hands. For some reason this one has like an applicator on, but they still sell the eye cream in the original packaging, which was like a pump, so I don't really know how that is. So it's kind of like an off-white colour, almost like a creamy, slightly beige to it. But can you see when you apply it to your under eyes like that, it gives that kind of brightening sheen. It almost looks white actually, once you start to blend it in, but it just gives that lightning sheen under the eyes here. So if you've got dark circles, it will help with that. It will help with the depuffing, particularly if you've got the one with the applicator on it. Obviously you're not going to get that as much if you use your fingers, but it is a really nice eye cream. I love it because I find that my concealer plays really well with it. It doesn't sort of sink into any fine lines. It's sort of, I don't know, like not puffs them up, but it smooths them out so that the makeup goes on really well. So it's a really good eye cream. It's one of my absolute favourites. It says, tired eyes, not anymore, with this bestseller celebrated for speedily reducing the appearance of puffiness and dark circles. It definitely does a bit of that. Next, we've got a retinol serum. This is from Augustina Spader. It's the retinol serum with TFC8 7ml 0.2 fluid ounce. So this is only a sample, but this is quite a high value sample. It's actually in one of these squeezy tubes, which they seem to put all of their samples in. So a full size of this is £270 for 30ml, which, to be honest, is ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. So a 7ml is worth £63 price per ml, which is just a phenomenal amount for what is a sample. So I'm expecting this to only maybe last me a couple of weeks, but I'm expecting this to be like the best retinol serum ever, because otherwise how are they selling it at this price point? I don't know, but I'm quite excited for this, more than some of the other products, because it's something I haven't used. Yeah, it looks interesting. Next, we've got a little blush from Laura Mercier. It looks like this, and it is the Ginger Blush. It doesn't have a mirror or anything. Again, we've seen this quite a lot in goodie bags. It's a 2 gram size. I've actually got one here, which is from a previous goodie bag, just to kind of give you an idea of what this looks like. Can you see that there? Put it in a bit of a funny place, haven't I? I'm not sure what that's coming up on camera like, but it's more of a kind of, almost like a corally nude type colour. It's nice. I mean, I do like Laura Mercier products, as you know, because I've already bought one to get the gift in the first place. But it is a nice kind of, what I would call a natural, everyday, just pop a little bit on for work type blush. So it says, create a natural flush on cheeks with this sheer and buildable brush. Why not try taking it across the eyelids and pat onto the lips for an on-trend mono look? So there you go. If you want to put blush powder on your lips, you can absolutely do that. So a 6 gram would be a full size, which would be £30. So 2 gram that we get in here is worth £10. Next, we've got the brand new serum from Dr. Dennis Gross. This is the Fill and Repair Serum, Derm Infusions, and it's 7ml and 0.25 fluid ounce. Again, I have a full size. I bought a full size of this. This is what it looks like. It's in some fancy gold packaging. This, I don't know. I don't know if my expectations for the product were too high or what, but it's just okay. It's like a light serum. It's quite fragranced, I think. It smells like an old-fashioned sort of soapy smell, which it's not a very nice smell, so I don't enjoy using it from that sort of sensorial point of view. Is it doing anything? It's certainly not making my skin any worse. It's possibly plumping a little bit, but nothing noticeable. And like I said, I don't know if it's me and maybe I should use it for longer. I've probably been using it about 6 weeks, but I haven't noticed anything major where I would go, oh yes, I must purchase this again. So unless it starts to do something major before I run out, I don't think I'll be repurchasing it, which is a shame because it was expensive. It's £78 for 30ml, which makes the sample size here worth $18.20. Next, we have got a hair care product from Way. This is one of my favourite Way products. No, in fact, I think it's my favourite. This is the treatment mask for fine to medium hair. I'd never used this until recently when I got a full size in my FabFitFun box. I think it was the summer one. Oh, it smells really nice. And I chose this as like one of my full size options at customization, and I absolutely love this. So when my full size runs out, I will be repurchasing it. So I'm really happy that there's a little one here that I can use for travel. It's 30ml, so it will last me probably about 3 or 4 washes. I've also got quite fine hair. It doesn't weigh it down. It just makes it so like silky soft and manageable. It says, say goodbye to damaged hair with this luxuriously pampering hair mask designed to help hydrate and repair the strands for a healthy, smooth look. And definitely does that. So this in a full size would be £34 for 236ml, which makes this 30ml size worth $4.32 price per ml. Next, we've got a little sample from Kiehl's. This is the Ultralight Daily UV Defense Sunscreen, SPF 50 PA++++. So this is obviously a little sunscreen. It's not one I've used before. It says on it not for individual sale, as do a lot of these products. It kind of just doesn't feel like a goodie bag in the same way, like I said, it used to, compared to what they've given us in previous years, where we've had like expensive luxury candles, we've had a Monica Vinader bracelet, we've had a Coach pouch. Compared to those things, like I said, I don't feel like they're making much of an effort with this. I almost feel like this is like a collection of samples that the company has been sent that they've put together in a gift. And obviously, you know, I'm as bad I bought it, but I wanted to get some other stuff, so it kind of made sense. But it is a little disappointing compared to previous years. It says SPF isn't just for sunny days, and this comfortable, non-greasy formula makes this essential skincare step easy to incorporate in your daily routine. And absolutely, I do agree with that. SPF every day. So this is worth £3.66 price per mil. 60ml would be £44. Next, we've got a sample from Aborian. It's red pepper pulp. This is their light kind of gel moisturiser. I've got another mini of this in my collection, which I'm already working on, so I'll show you this. So this is brilliant, I think, for the sort of warmer months, or if you have got sort of oilier or oily combo skin and you don't want as heavy a moisturiser, this is lovely and lightweight. It feels really nice on the skin. It makes it look a little bit glowy. It smells gorgeous. Oh, I do like Aborian products, so yeah, I don't think I've found one I don't like. It says, this gel moisturiser powered by Korean super ingredient red pepper extract delivers freshness, radiance and suppleness. 50ml is £46, which makes this size worth £4.60 price per ml. But I do really like it. Next, a product from Malin and Guts. So quite often we get this brand in these goodie bags, but we usually get the I don't know if it's called the gel cleanser, the standard one. It might actually be called cleanser. This time I've got a slightly different one called foaming cream cleanser. So I actually used this when the goodie bag came because I wanted to be able to report back and let you know what I thought, and it's a lovely creamy cleanser. It feels so gentle, a lot more gentle than the other cleanser that they do, which is a little bit more, well, less moisturising, should we say. So this one was creamy, it had a lovely, well, literally a creamy texture to it. So I feel like if you want that kind of comforting cleanse, it would be really good. It didn't break my skin out or cause any additional oiliness or anything. So really happy to have this because it's something a little bit different and I love playing around with cleansers. It's called a foaming cleanser and it does foam, but it doesn't foam massively. I feel like you'd need a lot of product to get it to foam. So you just mix it with a bit of water and apply it to a damp face. So 113 gram full size would be £28, which means this is worth £2.47. So it's not a huge value, but I really enjoyed that little experience I had with it, so it will be going straight in my bathroom so I can continue to play around. Next, we've got a product from Eve Lom. This one is the Renewal Treatment Oil, and it's 5ml. This is another quite expensive product, so 30ml would be £99, which means this is worth £16.50. It seems to get very, very, very good reviews, because I do tend to look at the reviews and stuff as I'm preparing to make the video, because I'd love to know what other people think. Like I said, their experience might not be the same as mine, but it's still interesting to know what the general consensus is. It says, packed with high-performing skincare actives, this treatment features a luxurious blend of 10 botanical oils, which work to hydrate the skin for up to 12 hours while delivering antioxidant protection. Then we've got a pair of eye masks from Patchology. These show up a lot in the goodie bags as well. These are the Served Chilled Bubbly Eye Gels. They've got orange extract, niacinamide and resveratrol. And it is one pair. These are worth £3, so you can buy them. This one pair, it is just a one-off treatment. These are like the hydrogel masks that sit under your eyes. They do stay in place quite well. They do moisturise the under eyes. I do like them, but they are only a one-time use product. Next, we've got a sample from Oskia. This one is the Isotonic Hydra Serum, 7ml on 0.236 fluid ounce. Shake before use. Apply twice daily after cleansing or when skin is in need of extra hydration. Ideal post-treatment. It is for all skin types, including oily complexions, lightweight and non-comedogenic. I think I have used this before. It can be kind of sticky if you use too much. Do be careful. I don't seem to have worked out how much this one is worth, I'm afraid. I don't know how I've skipped that. But I think full size is around the sort of £60 mark. So it's not super expensive compared to some, but it's not cheap either. It says, apply this lightweight, non-comedogenic serum to cleanse skin as part of your morning and evening routine to help combat oily and stressed out skin. Well, there you go. Next, a product from Pharmacy. I really like this brand as well. This one is Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturiser. Doesn't really smell of anything. It looks quite honeyish. An intense moisturiser that replenishes dry, distressed skin. So I do not have dry or distressed skin, so this is probably not aimed at me. But it says buckwheat honey is at the heart of this antioxidant-rich face cream, making it a gorgeously soothing, moisture-locking hero. A full size would be 50ml, which would be £42. This, therefore, the 9ml size, is worth £7.56. Then we've got a product from Institute Ethiderm. This is the Intensive Hyaluronic Serum, another one that's fairly priced. This is quite a pricey brand that had never been on my radar until I started buying things to get goodie bags, and they're actually really good. They're expensive, but they're really good. They're like not a brand that you necessarily hear a lot about, but the products I've used from them have been fairly impressive. So I do like the option to sort of add some high-end products to my routine when I get these goodie bags. It doesn't really tell me anything additional about it, but I can tell you a full size is £59. It gets really good reviews, and that would be for a 30ml size, which means this 5ml is worth £9.83. Next, another retinol product, this time from 111 Skin. This is the Celestial Black Diamond Retinol Oil. So from 111 Skin, that's so hard to say, I do like this, like the black packaging range the best, because it seems to be the real like anti-aging stuff. So this one, again, it gets really good reviews. A full size would be 30ml for £190, which means this 5ml is worth £31.66 price per ml. So again, super high end for something so tiny, but I will enjoy using it and seeing what I think. Okay, this is probably the highlight of the box in terms of size. We've got an actual travel size that you can actually purchase in this size. I mean, that's how far we've fallen with these goodie bags that we're getting excited about that. It's by Sam McKnight, or Hair by Sam McKnight. It is Happy Endings Nourishing Balm, 30ml or 1 fluid ounce. A light nourishing cream enriched with pro-vitamin B5, keratin and shea butter. It helps to tame frizz, smooth split ends, soften hair, define curls and create texture. And this retails at £22 in this size. Next, another moisturiser, this time from Biossance. This is the Squalane and Probiotic Gel Moisturiser. Facial gel moisturiser visibly brightens and balances the skin. It says, for a daily burst of hydration and radiance, look no further. This is the calming, plumping, barrier supporting cream you need. And this in a full size would be 50ml for £42, so this 5ml is worth £4.20. Again, I'm sure we've had this before in goodie bags in a 15ml size, so 5ml is really, really small. Next, something from the brand Nursem. This is the Caring Skin Fix Unfragranced Intensive Care for Persistently Dry and Sore Skin, with moisture-locking hyaluronic acid, regenerating allantoin and calming colloidal oatmeal. And this is the 25ml, which is basically a half size. So it's not the hand cream. I think this is kind of more intensely hydrating than the hand cream. So this is worth £7.50, as a 50ml would be £15. I don't know much more about it than that. I believe this is that lovely brand that were gifting products to doctors and nurses and staff at hospitals, which I thought was really lovely. It says, relieve irritated, overworked and dehydrated hands with this targeted balm for persistently dry, cracked skin. I don't really suffer with dry, cracked hands, but maybe I could use it like on elbows or something like that. Next up, a product from Amica, and this is another one I got in a FabFitFun box in full size. This one is a 30ml. It's the Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment. Now, when I got this is basically one that you're supposed to put on dry hair overnight, which, for somebody with really fine hair that's prone to getting weighed down really easily and feels like it needs washing all the time, that was a bit like, I don't know if I can do that. But I gave it a try on a day where I wasn't as bothered what my hair was going to look like the next day, and actually it just added moisture. It didn't add like grease or heaviness or anything. So it's a very good product. Now, a full size would be £29 for 100ml. This one is therefore worth £8.70 for the 30ml size we get here. Literally an overnight rescue serum for your hair. Next, we've got a sample from Stella McCartney. It's the Ultra Care Serum. I've had so many of these as actual samples. So you know when I said you can pick samples, this was one of the samples you used to be able to pick, and you'd get it in this size. Yeah, they've included it in this big goodie bag. A full size would be 50ml, which would be £110. This one would therefore be worth £15.40. It's an okay serum. It wasn't one where I used it and thought, oh wow, I need to repurchase this. It was just okay. It says, boasting a formula made of 99% natural ingredients, this hydrating hero works to support the skin's regeneration and protection. Then we have got a mascara from Milk Makeup. This is the Kush Mascara High Volume Boom. Boom! And this is what it looks like. We haven't seen this for a while. A lot of the samples we've been getting recently in goodie bags have been for the Rise Mascara. I think this Kush mascara might actually be a little better. This one is the 3ml size. It says, coat lashes from root to tip with this volumizing mascara that delivers fuller and thicker looking lashes. Then it said we were going to get the Goldfaden MD Vital Boost Even Skin Tone Daily Moisturiser, which I was excited for. Instead, we've got the Wake Up Call Overnight Facial Treatment. Not sure how these differ. The other one just sounded a little bit better. So the one I have got is an overnight creamy facial moisturiser that will make skin appear firmer and feel stronger, leaving the skin smooth, supple and hydrated. So I was supposed to get in here a 15ml, this is a 12ml, close enough. They have got in the T's and C's that they can change out whatever they want within reason, and they do. Then we've got a product from Verso. Verso always shows up in the high-end goodie bags. This one is the cleansing balm with jojoba beads. I don't think I've ever used a cleansing balm, so I'm excited for this. It says a gently exfoliating and moisturising cleanser. And it's 25ml or 0.85 fluid ounce. Do let me know if you have tried it. It says it's ideal for dry or sensitive skin and is packed with jojoba beads which melt in to smooth the complexion and moisturise. So again, probably not for my skin type, but I might have to give it a try. Next, we've got a little pillow mist from This Works. These are very lovely, but again, we see these a lot. I feel like we see some things over and over and over again, and this is one of them, so I don't really get excited for it anymore. But it is a pillow spray. If you don't want to spray it on your pillow, you can spray it like on your curtains or like your linens or your pajamas or whatever you want. But it does, I think breathing this in does kind of calm you and probably helps you get a bit of a deeper sleep. That's what the science behind it would suggest as well. It's also really good if you're struggling to sort of settle little ones, and something like this might just be that extra bit of help they need. It says a good night's sleep is assured with this award winner, a lavender, chamomile and vetiver oil infused treat for the mind and body. So a full size of this would be 125ml for £30. This is only worth about 120, so it really is just a give it a try, or travel with it if you do really find it useful. Then we have got the Aurelia Cell Repair Night Oil, an overnight boosting treatment, 4ml this one is, and that means it's worth £5.28 price per ml. 50ml would have been £66. This was another one that seemed to get fantastic reviews. So some products I've used from this brand have been okay, nothing too spectacular, but this one really does have standout reviews. It says repair and renew the skin with this potent oil formulated to work in tandem with the skin's natural repair systems. Then we've got a product from Emma Hardy that I've never had before. This is the Lotus Flower Targeted Blemish Treatment. Targets blemishes with salicylic acid that acts to reduce redness and blemishes. Anti-inflammatory and antibacterial witch hazel helps to reduce pores with Egyptian lotus and sacred lotus to reduce the appearance of oily skin. So a full size of this would be 15ml for £18. So this is worth £8.40. It's almost a half size of the full size. It says, formulated with Egyptian and sacred lotus flower, this blemish busting treatment helps to reduce excess sebum and balance oily complexions. Finally, we have got a primer from RMS Beauty, which do really gentle kind of products in terms of like makeup and stuff, where they're super careful what ingredients they include. This one is the Re-Evolve Radiance Locking Primer in a 5ml size. It says instantly boosts hydration and lasts for up to 24 hours. 96% of people said it grips makeup for 8 hours. 93% said makeup applies flawlessly. A full size of this would be 30ml for £40. And this therefore is worth $6.66 for the 5ml size. It says prep the skin for all-day makeup with this lightweight gel texture formula that works for Sicilian skincare, while providing the ideal surface for long-lasting makeup. So there you go. That was the new season beauty gift from Space NK for September 2023. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think from a lot of the comments that we've had before I even made the video, it's not going to go down well, and I get it, it's nowhere near as good as previous goodie bags. If you want to see what we used to get in these goodie bags, there is a whole playlist of beauty goodie bags on the channel, hours of fun, and you will see exactly what it is we're missing out on. I don't know what more there is to say. Like I said, I wanted to buy some new products and try out some new beauty and stuff and make this unboxing, so I did it, but like I said, not as comfortable with it as I have been previously, because there's just nothing in here. I'm like, I must have that, which is what you want with these goodie bags. You want to feel super excited, and I just don't think this was as exciting as previous ones. But there you go. I think we do like a smaller gift with purchase as well, where you get a smaller goodie bag, but you don't have to spend as much. If that comes along, obviously I'll post about it here on YouTube and on Instagram, so make sure you're following with notifications turned on if you want those kind of notifications. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I hope you'll consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because there are lots of advent calendar unboxings coming, if you can't already see just some of them behind me. I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!